Good morning, guys. So, today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I manage my type 1 diabetes. And it's pretty basic. There's a whole lot of technology out there today that there wasn't years and years and years ago. Specifically for me, I was diagnosed really late in life at 28 years old. So, I had already developed some habits that were not so great for being a diabetic, and I'm still working on trying to get rid of them. Most specifically, drinking alcohol is not really that good, but it's not really that bad either. I mean, if you know how to manage it, it's not too terrible. But my diet was a high in carb diet, so it didn't really work out that well either. So over the last about 5-6 years, I've started slowly dropping my carbs down. I'm down to in between 200 and 240 carbs a day, roughly. And I completely cut meat out about 2.5 months ago, almost 3 months ago, which made me feel a whole lot better. And to boot, when I started working out again just about a month ago, I started seeing some different results from that, and ultimately it made me want to share that with everybody because it's actual hard data that is contributing to lowering my A1C and hopefully eventually losing a little bit of weight. I want to lose about 30 pounds or so. So it shouldn't be too terrible, but losing that weight doesn't come in the gym. It actually comes from the kitchen. So learning how to get my carb or my calorie intake down is going to be rather difficult because I usually eat about probably 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, and the plan that I'm going on wants me to get down to roughly 2,300. So that's about half of what I'm currently consuming. But if you choose the right foods and figure out what works for you, it should be able to see some results, and that should come within the next couple weeks. Kind of trying to wean myself into a lot of all of this because I don't know how my body is going to react. But what I do know is I'll put some stuff up on the screen to show you the numbers of what my blood glucose was doing comparably to what it's doing today. But my diabetic care is done with the Tandem TSlim and the Auto Soft 90. And eventually I will... Oh, is it going to focus? No, it's going to be too bright. Eventually I'm going to do my tutorial on what process I go through when I change all of this. But for now, it's kind of difficult. Also, along with all of that, I'm on a Dexcom G6, and honestly, this is probably the biggest game changer that I've ever seen in my diabetes. So when I was diagnosed, I was on multi-shots, 2 different types of insulin, a long-acting and a fast-acting for meals, and the slow-acting was at night just to keep me level and stable. That didn't really work out for me. I always forgot to do my shots. I didn't count carbs very well. And I still don't count carbs very well, but I'm a whole lot better than what I was when I was diagnosed. From there, I'm in about 2017, I got my first pump from Medtronic, and it was the 660G, and it was good. It showed a real-time blood glucose level, so I could actually, if I sat there and watched it, I could watch my blood sugars go up and then come back down, and it was a big old roller coaster. Pretty much the entire time I was on it till 2017 or 2020, or 2021. Just a couple months ago, I went to the TSlim and the Dexcom system, and that shows real time, give or take 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes. But you can actually see the graph going up and going down, and it literally changed my way of thinking on how I can manage my diabetes. So with the shots, my blood sugar would spike through the roof and hit the floor, and I couldn't figure it out. The Medtronic pump, it made it a little bit better, but not real. I wasn't able to stay in that target range that me and my endocrinologist had made for me. But as soon as I got on the Dexcom system and figured out how my body reacts to different things, I started tweaking everything and cutting back the carbs and going to a lower carb. I cut out meat, which actually is helping my cholesterol, not my blood sugar, but it does give you if I can get it to show up, and I can't. Actually, I'll just put it on the screen. But it shows you after you eat, when you bolus, what you bolus. It gives you so much data that you can literally tailor your diabetes and make your TSlim to where you are, or where you want to be with your diabetes. Some people shoot for a blood glucose level of 90. I shoot for 110, and I kind of run on the higher side anyway. I don't really have too many lows, but after diet, exercise, and just literally eating the right foods, I've been able to keep my blood sugar within my range of 100 to 180 for the last 3 or 4 days straight now. But I'd love to have more conversation about type 1 diabetes and how I manage my stuff with working out and scheduling and all of that other stuff. So if you have anything that you want me to cover, let me know in the comment section below. If this helped you, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I'm Mike from Type 1 Diabetic. Have a good day.